Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese Metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to look at the month of October from the Yijing perspective. Now we've already spoken about October and what we can expect from a feng shui point of view, so how you can align the energies or how you can align yourself within the energies of your space. But the Yijing outlook gives you a little bit more of a global outlook, more of a spiritual perspective of the month and making sure that you are moving with the energies rather than against them. Now, the month of October, from Chinese metaphysics point of view, starts on October 8th and goes all the way until November 6th, and it is considered the fire dog month. Now, from an Yijing perspective, this year, the October is also represented by hexagram 52, which is the Mountain Hexagram. It's also considered called stillness. It's called quiet heart. So whatever, there's different names for it, but I think the common theme is clear. It's calmness, it's stillness, it's something that is not moving. Now, this already gives you quite a good indication of what the month is all about. So it's not about taking rash decisions, unnecessary decisions. It's more about self-reflection, patience, calmness, doing some inner work maybe this month if you can, and developing emotional control. So rather than reacting to everything that is going on outside and around you this month, cultivate a sense of stillness and of calm. So it's definitely not a time for taking aggressive action, but rather a time to wait, observe, prepare for your next step. So really, unless there is something super urgent, and there obviously, we do have situations where we just can't delay decision making, then obviously you do take decisions. But if you can postpone mission critical decisions to the next month, then this would be a good time to do so. Just like reevaluate what you're actually doing. Is this a good decision? Reconsider, self-reflect. So this is essentially, in a nutshell, was what the Mountain Hexagram or what hexagram 52 is trying to tell us here. So it's almost like sometimes the best move is not to move at all, right? And then just act when the time is right, especially when it comes to financial decisions or career decisions. Sometimes it's better to wait a little bit longer. Consolidate whatever you have right now and make a strategy while you're observing what is actually going on. And really, a lot of people right now taking really hasty and sort of not really thought through financial decisions because everything is so volatile. Yeah, stock market goes up and down and we tend to just panic. It's really not a good time to take major financial decisions in October from an Yijing perspective, yeah? And so definitely avoid impulse spending. A lot of us, we tend to be emotional spenders. We're happy, we spend, we're sad, we spend, we panic, we spend. So this month, gotta be careful with that. No impulsive spending, no impulsive investments. If someone comes to you and offers you like this dream opportunity when it comes to an investment, don't impulsively jump into it. Do your due diligence before you do anything. Same with relationships and personal growth, yeah? This is a time to reflect on what you've got, who you are, who you want to be, rather than reacting. So this is really, really important. Now, obviously, all around us this month, it's not like everything is going to come to a complete halt as it pertains to, the global outlook, but things may be slowing down a bit. Everything has just been super volatile, and every day you wake up and there's like a new crisis. That may actually slow down in October, which is a good thing because we all need a bit of a break. And it may also indicate that from a political perspective, things may slow down. So sort of like there's not going to be major political movements to be expected in October. Everybody seems to be kind of waiting what the other party is doing. So let that be an opportunity for yourself as well to sort of calm down a little bit and look at what your personal next move should be. Now, if you're a business owner, again, it's not necessarily a month where you plan for a big expansion or for a big career change or for a big change in your business direction. Rather, look at what you can fix within so that you can prepare for the future. Patience is actually really the key here this month. Personally speaking, focus on your emotional well-being, physical well-being, mental well-being. You may start a new meditation practice in October, and just try to do whatever you can to gain a little bit more emotional stability. Now, this is really important on a personal level because October is actually the month where we start to feel the energies of next year, the fire horse coming in. And the fire horse year is going to be a really, really volatile year, much, much more so than this year, the snake year, because it's pure fire. So it may sometimes feel like things are completely out of control. Now, in situations like that, you really need to be emotionally calm and collected. Otherwise, you're just going to fall into the trap of, following everyone else when they're in a panic. So October really asks us to sit down and master emotional control, master emotional stability, regardless of what's going on in your world or outside, right? Always remind yourself that right here, right now, you're actually okay. Right here, right now, you still have a roof over your head. Right here, right now, you still have food on your table. So right here, right now, things are okay. It's only when we think too far ahead that we start to panic. So we really sort of like need to master this kind of control. And that also then helps with interpersonal relationships, right? If you're constantly on the edge, you tend to get dragged into conflicts much, much more, and they're unnecessary most of the times. So rather than heading straight on into a conflict, try to remain calm, even in difficult situations, right? So this is essentially the message. Sort of like be like a mountain, be the rock for everyone else. Be still, be quiet. It doesn't mean that you can't take any action at all. And that it's not an excuse to procrastinate for those who love to procrastinate, but rather taking quiet steps, strategizing, preparing for your next move, right? That's not procrastination. You're doing something, you're just not jumping into it impulsively. All right. So that is the outlook for October 2025. Keep that in mind whenever you are overcome with panic or with fear or with FOMO, and remember that that remaining patient is probably the best way to get through October. All right. So let me know how it goes for you in October. I hope this helps a little bit to set you on the right track. Remember, we don't want to go against the energies. That's just going to make us stressed out and anxious. Go with the flow, go with what the energies tell us to do, and you're going to be all right. Okay. Thank you so much. And please give me a thumbs up. Share this video with anybody who may need it. And please subscribe to my channel so we can grow this community. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. See you guys.